Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now as you can see I finally have Forma again and today's weapon is the Despair, or rather the Stalker's secondary weapon, which can be farmed from him. But in case you're still confused, details about the weapon will be in the description as usual. Now let's go to the stats. This build requires 4 Forma. I mostly just put 3 Vs and a dash because the weapon already comes with 2 Vs here. So it's pretty cheap, pretty good. Now for the stats we have accuracy 100, though I'll just tell you later. Critical chance is good, good for a secondary weapon, but the multiplier is sadly low. I don't know why it's so low, but oh well. Fire rate is very a bit slow, sadly. Magazine is 10, that's okay. Multi-shot, of course, it's 1. And this is a silent weapon, hence why I'm using Ivera Prime. That way, well, yeah, it's for stealth, of course. Reload is fast, status chance is decent. Trigger is auto, and this weapon mainly does puncture damage, which is good against armored units. But impact and slash are low. So viral builds are a bit difficult to use for this weapon. But does it make it a bad weapon? Let's see. First off, we get to see how the weapon works without mods. And the best way to start off would be the Corrupted Heavy Gunners, since they're one of the toughest enemies in the game. What makes them so strong is because of their heavy armor. Now, let's test it out. As you can see, the fire rate is very slow, which is weird for a throwing weapon. Next would be in here. Now it says the accuracy is 100, but well, I don't know if I can show you, but the first throw you do, there's a chance your weapon always arcs, you know? So it's a bit hard to aim, especially when these guys are moving. So it's not a guarantee you get a headshot all the time, unless you're that good, which I'm not, but let's see. But accuracy aside, you can see the critical chance is already activating, which is good, but the damage looks low, which is why we're going to a standard build. Now standard builds meaning it's a pretty cheap build, anyone can get it, and it's accessible to everybody. So here we go. Starting off, we have Hornet Strike, which is mandatory for every secondary weapon. This is a must, and it's fairly common to get. 220% damage, that's good. Next we have Lethal Torrent, which increases fire rate and multi-shot. Convulsion and Pathogen Rounds, when combined, become corrosive damage. Now corrosive damage is good against armored units. So like the Corrupted and the Grenier, basically. Next we have Barrel Diffusion, which increases multi-shot, giving you more status chance. Next is Pistol Gambit, which increases critical chance by 120% chance. Critical chance, sorry. Next is the Target Cracker, which increases critical damage. I know I said the critical damage is low, but I prefer boosting it a bit. Next is Pistol Pestilence, which increases the poison damage and status chance, giving us a total of 25.6% status and, sorry, 445.4 corrosive damage. Now let's test it out and see how it works. See that? Now I know what you're gonna say. It doesn't look that impressive. Well, to be fair, these guys are not moving. And if you're not impressed with that build, you can put on Augur Pact, which increases the damage to 90%. You will lose status, but you get a bit more damage, just a bit more. But being a cheap build, you can customize it the way you want. This is just a personal preference. If you disagree with the build, it's fine. Now, I'm also using Ivera, hang on, because this is a stealth weapon. Bringing this to the front lines is not really advised, especially when they're higher levels because you could die. Just saying. Oh, and I fell. Hang on. And there's also a chance in um, front combat, you can't have a headshot all the time. Like I said, you have to be that good if you want constant headshots. But moving on, just because the weapon doesn't have a very high amount of slash, is it still good against... Oh, sorry. Is it still good with viral builds? Well, yes it can, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Let me just get this. Viral builds... Oh, sorry. Viral is the element that works against health. It, it basically attacks the health of an enemy. And the best enemy to use this against are the Corpus, because the Corpus don't have armor, usually. They have shields, but shields cannot protect them against, well, against poison. Little demonstration. See? Despite the lack of slash, the critical damage and the viral is still a good combination and gives a mean punch. But like I said, it's a stealth weapon. I personally don't recommend for, well, fast-paced combat. Especially if you want constant headshots. Now moving on, let's go to a more expensive build. Expensive builds meaning, well, yeah, expensive, like most of you know already. Here we go. Now nothing much changed apart from the Prime Pistol Gambit, Prime Target Cracker, which offers 110 critical damage, and this one offers 187% critical chance. And another expensive mod will be the Hydraulic Crosshairs. Sadly, this mod cannot be mod right now. You can, however, trade it in the clan trading, the trade chat, but I don't know, it's pretty expensive now from what I've seen. Maybe 50? Or was it 100? But anyways, if you want to know where to get these mods that I mentioned, please check the description. It will be there. Now, uh, on headshot, it gives you more critical chance when aiming. And since we're on corrosive build at the moment, let's go back. I forgot to mention that since you're in stealth mode, you get extra damage, so more damage to that. Look at that. Much faster. Oop. Okay, and I apparently fell. Sorry. Of course, if you're not impressed with the hydraulic crosshairs, if you don't have it, you can use Magnum Force. It increases the damage, but your accuracy suffers. It suffers a lot. Let me just show you an example. As you can see, it's pinpoint accuracy at the moment. But let's say I put a corrupted mod like Magnum Force, which I don't recommend. Oh, never mind, I can't put it. Oh wait, no, I can. I can. For some reason, it didn't work. Oh no, it didn't work. Okay, bad example. But if you use Magnum Force, the accuracy will really suffer, like I said. Fair warning. But if you don't have hydraulic crosshairs, you can put concealed explosives. I've done some testing and this mod gives explosive damage, well, blast damage, and the explosions are also silent, which is, I don't understand how that works, but whatever, everything is silent apparently. It still gives good damage. I'll demonstrate. So yeah, the expensive build offers more flexibility if you have the mods and the resources to get it. There we go. It's not as fast as hydraulic crosshairs, but it'll do. Just be careful though, because if you get too close to the explosion, there's a chance you'll get blown back. Now before this mod can kill you, but and yeah, now it can't kill you. Now what else can I recommend? Well, if you don't have concealed explosives, you can replace it with anemic agility, which increases the fire rate but your damage suffers. Personally, I don't want to put it, but it's up to you. It's another corrupted mod. What else can I recommend? You can go back to Augur Pact if you wish. But at the end, this is the best mod for you. The hydraulic crosshairs. Apart from that, I don't see anything else you could use. I mean, no. I mean, critical chance is what you're aiming for. So yeah, either hydraulic crosshairs or concealed explosives. That's what I recommend. And I think that would be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, I hope this video helps. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.